I'm sick of being creatively stuck. It sucks, man. Like, been creating for 15 years and still you just go through it nonstop. And I can't be the only one. Especially as somebody, I run a media company, I have a few employees, we do 500 shoots a year, have a level of success that a lot of people that create content potentially would kill for. And to be real, I still just cycle through days where I'm like, what am I even doing? I've got so many creative projects and I'm at the point where I'm like, I need to cut some of them and just go hard on one, just focus on one. And this is what's so hard about being a creative is your mind can be all over the place. And so what I'm going to do is just cut everything. I'm kind of I've got two music projects, make bass music, I make pop music, and have a YouTube channel. And, I've got two socials, obviously, where I provide value to creators and people that want to go full-time creatively. And I'm sick of just being confused and not being exactly sure where I want to be with it all. And so that's why I'm just going to jump in and film everything. I'm going to film everything. It's the only way to keep myself accountable. And I know I have so much value to provide to creators that want to go full-time, that want to get their mindset right. Because I've been through it. I've been through it all, man. And we're just getting set up for today. Just packing my bag. I'm going to the Gold Coast today to film with an agent. I've got two shoots on today. Yeah, one shoot Gold Coast, one shoot just down the road from me. So I'll have to drive back. I'm going to crush a marketing podcast in the car because your boy's just obsessed with marketing all the time. And that's it. You've got to kind of live and breathe it nonstop, I feel, especially if you're running a media company and you want to be making sure that that you're staying on top of everything and that you're staying on top of trends. You're making sure all of your customers can really shine. And yeah, it's been hard the last few weeks. I'll say that. A lot has been going on. We've onboarded 7 agents and they all have needs, and I have to provide them with all the things they need in terms of knowledge on marketing, on media. And so that's 50 something agents that we service now. So it's full on. We only have 3 employees, photographer, full-time videographer, and myself, and I'm focusing more on the marketing stuff, taking a back seat with shooting the properties so that I can work on the business, not in it. And I'm tired, man. Some days I don't know how I can do it, but especially driving all over the place, to the Gold Coast and back, and I've got so many things to edit right now, so much admin to do as well. But I can't do it because I've got to drive. But yeah, hopefully you'll get a bunch of insights out of everything that I do. And we're just going to pack up this bag, jump in the car. I've got my green tea ready to go, cruise up the coast, crush out a shoot with old mate, one of our new agents. We're going to get his marketing funnel sorted, creating a really good offer for his marketplace. It's really tough with agents creating offers right now because you have to cut through all the noise of all the other agents out there, and there's a lot of other agents that are trying to get people to sell their homes, and it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, finding somebody, just like finding a pot of gold somewhere. And we have to help them just do that, somehow warm up a customer that doesn't really want them to exist, doesn't really like them. So it's a challenging job. But yeah, we've got some cool ideas. We're going to run a competition with this agent. And we're going to get philosophical along the way if you haven't noticed already. So come along while I film everything. Hopefully I do this for a while. Hopefully I do this forever. Hopefully it's sustainable. And you can see the struggles that I go through as a creator, as someone running a business, as someone that's always trying to master their mindset, as someone that goes through it on a day-to-day basis, So anyway, see you soon. Just finished filming with an agent, their marketing campaign. And let me tell you, it's tough coming up with marketing campaigns I think we have 10, 15 agents we're doing digital marketing for at the moment. So we really want to come up with a bunch of creative campaigns that are different to what everyone else is doing. And you really got to have that marketing mindset. It's really tough. Here we are,
out on the beach on the Gold Coast, and I kind of just want to hang out with a bunch of people, and it really looks awesome to just chill here. But got a bunch of stuff to do, so got to drive straight back home, do another shoot, have some lunch. But yeah, it's a huge challenge keeping bunch of customers happy, especially real estate agents, let me tell you. Obviously, all of our revenue comes from the sellers and them. And yeah, having to constantly come up with creative stuff, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders to make sure that everyone's stoked. And it's tough as a creative because you kind of take that business stress into your personal life as well. And this is kind of why I've been struggling with exactly what I want to do in my personal creative projects, which again is why I'm just kind of filming everything because yeah, I just haven't been as inspired as I would like to over the last year with my music projects, feeling really creatively lost. And part of that is just like, obviously business is expanding, it's getting more intense. And I love that. I thrive in that zone. There's a lot to be rewarded for and a lot that can be said for actually crushing it in that space. But then, when it comes to your personal life, it takes a lot away from what you're trying to do and makes it easy to become confused, especially because I'm getting like my creative itches and my marketing mindset itches in work. So it also makes it a bit harder because it means your motivation is less. So this is kind of what I'm going through right now, which is why I'm documenting it. Because if anyone else is going through stuff like this, then surely this will be valuable because I can't be the only one that kind of has creative struggles like this. But hopefully we're going to figure out exactly the pathway that I want to be on through this vlog. And you can come on this journey with me and figure out what the next steps are, try and get myself creatively remotivated personally. And you can watch all of the things that go wrong in my business journey as well. Because it's definitely tough and the pressure is rising. We have agents in 3 different cities now. Well, actually a bunch all over the country, but 3 different cities that I can travel to. So there's a lot of back and forth between all these different cities, making sure all the agents are happy, constant touch points. And as a creative, like I'm an introvert, right? We're all introverts. So being that front-facing person where you're the one that has to try and keep them all happy and try and talk to them all and see what their next steps are, encourage them to do more marketing so that they can get more business and then you can get more business. It's a tough gig, but moving on, time to go home. So I just finished filming with an agent at the shop. So we had to ask a bunch of people questions, kind of like Vox Poppy style. And Australians, they can be a little bit awkward. So you don't really get good answers and you get a lot of people shutting you down. And even though I'm just the video guy, it kind of makes me cringe. There's one part about my job that I don't really like, doing things like this, especially on a day like today, just a little bit low energy, low mood, as we've kind of established. So yeah, just going out and doing things that I don't really want to do can sometimes just get you a little bit down. On top of that, it's really hot. But these are the things that we do. You know, these are the things that we have to do, especially, you know, running a business, trying to get results for our clients. And yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll go home, do a bunch of editing this afternoon, and hopefully I can get some more creativity done, maybe edit this vlog later, who knows. But yeah, need to figure out a way to kind of get this mood up and get creating in the way that really does fulfill me. Hopefully I can find the clarity that I need. So it's definitely been one of those days, and honestly, a few months leading up to where I am today, just at this breaking point where I'm kind of frustrated with where I'm at creatively, not really achieving what I want to in my personal creative projects, lacking clarity, lacking feeling really good about anything I'm doing outside of work. And, you know, everything I'm doing inside of work right now is awesome, but I think I really need to balance it out with figuring out what my creative purpose is outside of that. Because when you don't have that, you don't have balance. And that's why I've just decided, at this breaking point now, I'm like, no, we're picking up the camera, we're going to do something. And we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. And, you know, things are feeling hopeful after today. I've just forced myself to film, even though I have been in an average as hell mood. Just let me stop you guys from being so overexposed. Yeah, and there's something special about that, something to be said about that, where you just force yourself to do the thing, even though you're not really feeling it, even though you're not really in the habit of doing it. And that's really just called discipline. But when it comes to creativity,
creativity flows through you. So when you just rock up, oh my God, it's been raining so much, so there's spiders everywhere. Look at this guy. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I'm not going to stick around for too long. But creativity just flows through you. So if you just show up every day, then it's much easier for that to flow through you because you're there, showing up, you're doing the thing. You have the camera in your hand, okay? Oh my God, spiders everywhere. Don't usually come this little cheeky direction. Afternoon walk kind of keeps me out of my head, just refreshes me. Got this cool little bush spot across from my house, so come down here a lot of the time, and I think that really helps with just clearing my head and getting me back in that creative mind space. So yeah, I've been really beaten down with how little I've been making and the quality of what I've been making and exactly what I want to be making. And so that's why I really just need to film everything. So feeling a little bit hopeful, really keen to see what the next steps are. And you can be here with me on this journey to see what happens next, to see if I can actually get my creative stuff together. I'm just going to find the pathway because I might have missed it, and I'll be back with you. So I have a number of ideas for how I'm actually going to conquer this. A couple of things that I'd like to experiment with, but a few of them are big decisions and kind of scary to think about those kinds of big decisions. But I think at this stage, I just need to swiftly make the decisions and move forward, because otherwise I'll stay in this creative limbo. And it's a bit of a hellscape because I've just been, honestly, playing a board game online a lot. Catan, have a cheeky little addiction there, literally. And it just kind of keeps me distracted. That's what your brain does. It will just happily keep you distracted from the thing that you really want to be doing, the thing that really fulfills you with anything else. And playing board games online, dude, even though it's fun, I'm like, it's not really on purpose for you, bro. So yeah, things like that I need to start cutting out, and I need to start filling it with creating. I literally have it on my my life KPI document on Notion. That's right, I've got key performance indicators for my life, which you can check out the free course, link in bio, for how I do that. And that on that, it says create every moment that you are available. Every moment, what is it? Act on your highest passion every moment that you can with absolutely zero expectation for what the outcome should be. Something like that. And honestly, I just haven't been doing it. Not the way that I would like. So here's to me doing it exactly the way that I would like. Definitely come on this journey with me, because I have a lot of trials and tribulations and cool stuff to show you and tell you. So I'll see you in the next one.